Kimberly Kravis from Beauty Within TV. We're here in Union Square, and we're interested today in talking about social media and how it has damaged our dating life. So I want to know why I don't wake up to flowers anymore and being serenaded by the men that love me. But at this point, I'm waking up to Instagram likes and Facebook likes. And let's talk to people how that has changed. So we grabbed these gentlemen, and we wanted to know how they utilize social media to interact with the ladies. So what kinds of social media are you active with?
I'm active with Facebook.
I use Facebook and Instagram a lot.
Now, do you feel like you tend to kind of interact with ladies? You let them know that you're interested? You message them or write on their wall to get their attention?
Well, first it usually starts with like a gentle greeting in their inbox, or sometimes I poke them first. Usually because I don't send a friend request from the jump, but then I poke them as like unfriend. So like that's my way of trying to initiate them requesting me, trying to grasp their attention, because like it's not something where I could like get into them in front of them. So this is my way of just like, hey, I'm here, I want to talk to you. And it's kind of hard just getting a chick to even meet up with you over the web, because you don't know if you're a Craigslist killer, you don't know if you're a creep, you don't know if they have anger problems, and it's just like, hey, what can you offer me that's realistic over the internet?
I just wanted to know about how you, as a couple, feel about social media and how it's changed dating life.
Oh, wow. Well, it's sort of interesting, actually, because we were not Facebook friends when we started dating, and we tried to not be Facebook friends for a really long time. And we have just like recently made the plunge.
What are your thoughts on how social media has affected today's dating life?
Well, it's interesting because with access to social media, you get so many more different people. You're exposed to so many more people, and maybe people that with the same interests. But like, you just a quantity of people. But on the other hand, like meeting face to face, you have so much more like physical chemistry that you can see. So you can, if you're dating online or something, and you get in your head that this person's like great for you, but then you meet them and then there's no like physical chemistry, it's kind of a downer. So I mean, on the one hand, it's good to open up your, broaden your array of like potential people to date, but otherwise, I mean, sometimes it can really backfire on you.
Now tell us about Tinder. I know you mentioned that you use that as your vehicle of meeting people for dating.
Sure. So Tinder is an app that's on iPhone. I don't know what else it's on, but basically it's you swipe left if you don't like how someone looks, you swipe right if you do, and then if that person swiped you yes as well, then you're matched and you can start up a chat. There's no photos exchanged or anything like that. It's just kind of a base profile that's linked to your Facebook. I went on 2 Tinder dates with one guy. It was fun. Went out for drinks at a bar, met his friends. His friends ended up hitting on me, which was funny. But then I ended up going to like a loft party in Soho, which was pretty cool. I think it's fine. I think Tinder dates are great. I think everyone should probably go on a date with someone you meet online because it's an interesting experience, someone that you'd probably never meet. As long as you text your friend, tell them where you're going to be, give them the guy's name, his number, things like that. You got to be safe. Go with a friend if you want. But I don't know, I think Tinder's fine.
Tell us your opinion on social media.
I definitely think the old-fashioned way is better. I think it is a little easier for guys to just make it, a message on Facebook or send you some gift through Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I've been in a relationship for a long time, though, so I haven't really gone through the dating game. But I think social media's got its advantages, too, because it's easier to contact people. But other than that, I think the old-fashioned way is definitely better.
Do you feel like that might take away from what used to be with romance and in-person physical communication?
Definitely. I think it definitely does. I don't think that social media is like really being used correctly for dating purposes, and like I really think that face-to-face interaction is a lot more meaningful than talking over Facebook or Twitter or something. And I think there can be a lot of misconceptions when you're talking over there because you're not really getting the full perspective of what the person's saying.
Do you find that females trust to that? Do you feel like that they take to it? What do you take from that?
I feel females do trust it, but the way they react to messages is literally premonition of guys that they're already used to talking to. So if you inbox them a certain type of way, they're uninterested from the jump. Because, for example, I talked to a girl in a very respectful way, but not to say that it's just the way she is, that she played the role of being a victim of her environment, so she's used to the guys talking to her in a cut of slang way or disrespectfully. So she kind of got irate because I didn't really come at her in a hostile way. So I guess that kind of say, like, I don't have the balls.
Now, what happens when you meet someone in person and you weren't able to come over and greet them? So what do you do now? Do you utilize social media? They might be right there for you.
Oh, you mean like a Craigslist misconnection or something?
No, I mean like you could find them on Facebook and shoot them a message or poke them. So what are your thoughts?
Oh yeah, well that's a good way if you know someone. I think that's it can make up for missed opportunities, I guess. So that's a good function.
And do you feel that social media has diminished the romance of the dating life?
I don't think so. I think if anything, it really enhances it because you get to share it with everybody, and make everyone jealous or make everyone happy for you.
And you also get to share whatever's going on in your day, so you don't feel like you're separate in two separate worlds at work. You feel like you're having the same day together, sort of.
Now, your current boyfriend, did he use social media tactics to kind of rev things up between you two?
Not really. We've known each other since high school, so yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think social media has diminished what the dating life used to be?
I don't know if it's diminished it. I think it's changed it. And I think that if you stay strong to what you believe a relationship should be or how a relationship should work, I think that social media only enhances that. Although at the same time, I feel like maybe people that are a few years younger than me, maybe people in high school now, arguably don't have the same social set that like our parents probably had when dating. But I don't know. I think that if you stick to what you believe and what you know you want, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. No. Mm-mm.
Because we were LinkedIn connections, and that's how we reconnected after 3 years of not talking to one another.
Oh, wow. So it's been 3 years. So you knew each other before. Okay, I see. So what was the reason that you didn't want to make the plunge and didn't want to be Facebook friends?
Oh, you should take that one.
Because it's official if it's on Facebook. I don't know, because we had separate lives and we were keeping our separate lives as we were getting to know one another. And then it wasn't until we felt secure with one another that we felt we could dive into each other's past in that way.
Tell us what you think about social media.
Well, basically, I honestly think it's a bullshit rap game, and you get a lot of trouble for that shit. I think social media is a totally highly overrated person. My advice is this. You want to find somebody new? Go out there. Stop sitting on your butt, because if you sit on your butt, you ain't going to find nobody. So this is what you do. Come out here and introduce yourself to a few people. You may never know. You might meet somebody new. That's what it is. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I can do about it. You know what I mean? Smoke some weed, figure out where everybody's head is at, and if you don't like what they got to say, then move on to the next one.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.